Guys, we are back again for another Vibrations here for another week on this one and only Mystelics Reacts channel. Guys, welcome back to another Vibrations. If you're not done so, guys, definitely subscribe and turn on post notifications so you can get all the videos as they come for you. Don't know how we stay 1 to 10 1 billion already, guys. Sounds like the same thing I normally say in my vlogs vibes, man, but it is what it is, guys. Welcome back to another Vibrations, guys. As there's something actually studied yesterday, I want to clarify something. Of course, I got the full story in this regard in regards to the very missing individual who got found yesterday as a result of him going off seas. Ali, of course, Ali's deep sea fishing, and I would like to clarify a number of things in this regard right there. So with that said, guys, round of applause goes out to each and every one of you guys who tuned in to yet another Mystelics reaction video right there. And then, guys, definitely if you do enjoy this video, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that right there and then. Now, guys, the story behind this situation is rather interesting, and I'm still perplexed as to in regards to what the Coast Guard did in my understanding of everything. But apparently this individual went out early Friday morning at around 6 a.m. and he went out to do some fishing. Normally he tends to do with his brother, but unfortunately his brother was not well, and of course he went out on his own, not on his boat, but I think on his brother's boat. He went out in this regard to go and do some fishing. He forgot his cell phone, which I think is a very silly. You should not forget your phone. I mean, come on, in this situation you would definitely need your phone to access if something has to happen if you go off on your own. But he said that his phone was charging and whatnot. Anyways, so it was about 3 p.m. on the same Friday that he actually I think his engine stalled and was not working. It was not kicking, and he started to drift. That was pretty much it, drifting off into the sea right there. No cell phone, nothing like that to help you in this regard right there. And I think it was about 10 p.m. when I think his girl or his family member, one of them, reached out to the Coast Guard. And this is the sad part to me, because I'm not exactly sure what they told the Coast Guard in regards to him. Something that is unlikely to be the case. He normally goes out and comes back in a timely manner. But I think it was about 10 p.m. where he was not found. No sign of the boat was there, nothing like that. So, of course, they reported it to the Coast Guard. And, of course, the Coast Guard told them that they can't do it until tomorrow morning. Now, and by understanding, I think they were talking about the 24-hour watch. Now, if he didn't show up in 24 hours, they'll go out and look for him in this regard. But my goodness, and like I said before, I'm not sure exactly how they phrased the thing to the Coast Guard. In terms of saying, hey guys, this is not normal. He normally comes in at this specific time and it's 10 p.m. and counting and so forth and so forth. No sign of him yet. So, like I said before, what if he was outside there on the boat sank or something like that and he was floating in the water? The chances of survival were dwindling, and the Coast Guard is saying we can't do this until 24 hours pass. I'm guessing that's why they stated that, okay, when 6 a.m. we can only go searching for him, and the next day 6 a.m. the next day, that will be Saturday, which is unfortunate, because I mean, and that is the part that killing me the most. It's killing me the most, guys, because like I said before, I'm not sure what the individuals told the Coast Guard, if they reiterated that it was not normal for that to happen. So then go out there and search for him, Maguisa. I mean, this is one of your people, Maguisa. Anyways, from my understanding, I think they stated that they probably called the nearby islands or something like that to initiate. But Maguisa, it's kind of like saying your child went missing from your home, and instead you go looking for your child. You calling your neighbor to go look for your child or something like that. That doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Anyways, he stated, the individual right there stated to me that he was drifting and drifting and drifting all throughout the night. He was on the sea, and of course in the morning time around 6:30 he saw another fishing boat or some boats in the Migrant area, and he signaled to them and they came for him, and he explained to them what happened. Then he called I think it's from the police phone or something, from the islands, the authorities' phone. He used to call his girl to tell the Coast Guard, from possible Coast Guard, to come to pick him up in thing. Now, guys, on the Coast Guard's point of view, I'm not sure exactly what. Maybe they alerted them. Maybe the Coast Guard alerted them, stating, okay, we have somebody missing. If you see anything, let us know. And maybe in the morning when he was actually pulled in, the Coast Guard called them, and the Coast Guard from Migrant to call them. I'm just speculating, because I'm still trying to give the benefit of the doubt to the Coast Guard in Dominica. You cannot tell me your child go missing. You telling somebody else to go and look for your child. You're not going to look for your child because 24 hours will pass. I don't understand this craziness there. But I'm just thinking to myself, let me try and see if I can side with the Coast Guard here to see how I can properly explain this. Because that hurt me. You check? It's not even me that go missing, you know. That hurt me. Because this guy was out in the sea. And you're saying maybe that's some I don't know, some step you have to take. Okay, wait till 24 hours. But if you're waiting for the 24 hours to pass before you go and search for somebody, then that simply means, and guys, this is just my own thoughts on this, because it is very saddening right there. The Coast Guard literally saying, hey, nighttime reach. Like I said, I don't know if the family or whoever, his friends or whatever, told the Coast Guard, say that is not something normal and you should go out there and try to search for him. But they said, no, 24 hours, I'm guessing. That's what they stated, since they said that they can only go and search next morning for the individual. And like I said before, I'm still trying to side with the Coast Guard, saying maybe the individuals in Migrant call them and say, hey, we found them and stuff. But, I mean, you never went out in the nighttime to search for the guy if there was drugs. And somebody stated that very thing right there in the comment. If there was drugs or something like that. Or you will be out there searching for people with drugs. But there's somebody that's your people that you're supposed to be looking for and protecting. This. Like I said before, I'm not sure what exactly, but it's not normal. Nighttime falling, the individual is not back. You're saying you have to wait till next morning to go and search. I find that very, very, very interesting. However, guys, I stated that they didn't go searching for him actually. He actually called his girl, and his girl called the Coast Guard in person to go pick him up, and so forth and so forth. His boat was stalled, he was floating, and of course early in the morning, that's around next day. So 6 a.m. on Friday he went out. His engine stalled about 3 p.m. on Friday. All throughout the night time, around 10 up to 10 p.m. I think his family or his friends or his girl or whatever reach out and say, hey, he has not been back and whatnot. They say they wait until next morning. I guess that's the 24 hours. And then 6:30 a.m. he noticed the individual noticed some boats. That was on Saturday. He noticed some individuals. He signaled to them, and of course, when he reached, he explained to everybody what happened. His boat stalled. His engine was not working and whatnot. Well, the boat that he was on, his engine was not working, and then they picked him up. He called the Dominica Coast Guard, and you can probably tell I'm thrilled, because I'm thinking to myself, what if I was in that situation, right? It's not normal for me to be going out to sea and just staying out in the sea in darkness as if I say we are flying over sea. That don't make any sense to me. But they're telling you, the family or your girlfriends or whatever is telling you, hey, something has happened to my family member and it's not normal, and you're saying you have to wait next morning to go and do the search. When life can be dwindling. So you have the individual, and he was actually out there in the sea, in the darkness, in the sea, floating. Of course, the current obviously sent him towards a Migrant area, and of course that's where he picked up. But he could have been going on his way to Africa. He could have gone to Central America. My goodness, wherever the current bringing you, whether it's away or from Dominica, who knows? This is a kind of an interesting place already. So, I mean, even in that time, then you're saying you're not going to search for the individual, and then you wait till morning. So if it was from 10 to, let's say, 6, that is 8 hours you're going to wait. There's 8 hours of floating away, however fast current is. I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. I think the Coast Guard failed greatly. They failed tremendously on this one, because that could be a life and death situation. Something happened, and it's not to say it's at that time in the night time something happened. Something could have happened to him in the afternoon time. And nighttime, which is not normal. Go out and search for him. Now, if there was drugs or something like that, you would have gone out there already. And this is why I'm kind of taken aback on this one. Anyways, guys, I was gonna be doing another video in this regard, but I'll do that tomorrow or something like that. But guys, what are your thoughts on this, man? What are your thoughts? Do you think this is right? I mean. And yes, don't get me wrong. If it was on land, I understand the 24-hour rule or the 48-hour rule, whatever it is. I understand these things. But the sea, Magwesa, something happened out in the sea where an individual can drown. where the boat probably was leaking and could have gone down, and the individual is floating for his dear life trying to survive. And the Coast Guard is telling individuals that they have to wait until next morning before they can go and search for the individual. I mean, that to me doesn't make sense, brothers and sisters. That doesn't make sense to me at all. Help me understand it right there, because I cannot understand it. I cannot understand it. It doesn't make any sense. An individual went missing. That is not normal for the individual to stay outside in the darkness. They are reporting to you and say, hey, something is wrong. Can you please go search for my family members? That's what they're paying taxes for, yeah? What do you think? That's what they're paying taxes for. You say, no, you have to wait 24 hours. That is life and death situation. That's a life and death situation. I think the Coast Guard dropped the ball on this one big time. They dropped the ball on this one big time. I mean, Magwe said, time is of the essence, man. Timing is of the essence. And it's not just about him, you know, guys. It is, I have lost family members as a result of that. I know. I know this. I know I lost 2 family members as a result of that. They went out to sea to fish. The family reported it and say, hey, they're missing and whatnot. They waited. I think they waited probably, 48 hours. I think they waited. That's the Mitchell boys in Portsmouth. One of them used to play cricket for Dominica. He's a fisherman. He went out with his brother, and that was it. Up to today. Yeah, so you can understand my frustration in this right there, guys. It's not just him, but I also know of particular individuals who actually went out there and never came back. And instead of killing time, I don't know, guys. Guys, what are your thoughts on this, man? What are your thoughts on this, man? But there's another video I want to show you guys right there concerning the flights. I saw this on thing. I was just scrolling for and I saw this. This was rather interesting right there. Check this out. Yeah. Some of all that living in America for 20 years, 30 years, and 40 years that never come down Dominica and visit all your family. Now is the time. It has straight flights from Miami to Dominica. You understand? Straight flight means safe. No stopping. This guy's from Ruzu. I'm sure he's from Ruzu. Straight to DA. So those of all that used to be complaining about international airport and staying overnight in Puerto Rico and this and that, you don't have no more. So once all you can come to Dominica and I want to visit all your family with those money, all you do are So, no excuses, guys. Fly to Miami, straight to Dominica. Heck, I think you could just fly straight to Barbados. Fly to Barbados, straight to Dominica. A friend of mine just came down from England, straight to Barbados, to Dominica. I mean, there's, do you, no, I did Barbados already. I did Barbados already, and I arrived in Dominica like 4 o'clock. I left New York like around early in the morning, and arrived Barbados, and then took a flight from 3 p.m. Barbados to Dominica, I think. Yeah, if I remember correctly. And I've done to St. Lucia, took a flight to St. Lucia, then took the boat, and whoop. So that was JetBlue right there. But you don't have to do all these, guys. There's no excuse again. You straight from the mainland to Dominica. What'll be your excuses, guys? What'll be your excuses right there? But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in regards to this right there. Do you think that the Coast Guard dropped the ball on this one? Because this could have been a life and death situation, especially if the boat had sunk. So guys, I actually have to include this clip right there. It's about the sea, the same thing about drifting off sea and so forth, guys. Apparently, based on this article right there, and I actually got the video. The video is of this thing right there at the back. Now, to blur it out because of, you know, what you can pretty much see right there. Of course, according to this article, Grenada police, of course, stated that they were investigating a video which showed up online. Actually, that's a video right there with 5 individuals who are no longer alive, guys, aboard a fishing boat, a small fishing boat vessel. And of course, sources stated that this discovery happened close to Pittimatnik and Union Island. A video in the comments now, guys. I had to blur this out because there was the very thing you're seeing right there on this video. So I had to blur it out right there, guys. 5 of them right there, guys. Now, let me see if I can take that out. Take it out. Put it back. So these individuals found this boat right there. This boat. So apparently, from the information I got, this boat came from Africa, guys. I think they traced back where these guys came from. They must have been traveling all the way across from Africa, trying to reach to probably Central America for them to probably try to get up into to the United States borders, man, because they heard that, you know, there's a lot of Haitians and a lot of Mexicans and a lot of people trying to get into the borders, and they're crossing over apparently. So I guess they heard that very same situation and they tried to do that. I'm not sure, but that is the only thing I'm getting. But we heard that they come all the way from Africa. My goodness gracious, this is the boat right there, and this is no normal type of boat right there, guys. And there are 5 individuals inside there who apparently they maybe run out of food while they're trying to cross over, and they're no longer alive, unfortunately. 5 of them situated inside there. But I know back in the day, people used to actually cross from Africa onto the Caribbean and onto the Americas. They used to do that before Christopher Columbus. So that's an actual fact right there, guys. For those of you who don't know, right there. So unfortunately, these individuals are no longer here with us. They're in this boat. However, the remains of them are in the boat. And this is P.T. Matic area right there. It's quite unfortunate. Thank God the other individual was not in that situation. He came out alive. But it's just to say, Coast Guard, what were you guys doing, man? Anyways, guys, let me get back to the normal clip. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I was gonna do this video. I was gonna talk about that right there. There's something rather interesting that the Prime Minister stated that I agree with. So maybe I'll drop that tomorrow for you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. And of course, get this video to reach like 150 thumbs up. I'm still gonna drop it anyways, but give this video a thumbs up, guys. I do appreciate that. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video right there and there. Boom.